Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the San Francisco Giants. It's interleague baseball on the show. Johnny Cueto, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
So striding in, Cavan Biggio. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Ball one. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Ready on 1 and 2. Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the 1st. No score on the show. Hyunjin Ryu gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. Does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Mike Yastrzemski is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
At the plate now, Donovan Solano, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Austin Slater.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 33.
So coming to the plate, number 33. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. Ryu comes set, and the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And their runners at the corners now. Comes set, the 0-1. Loud contact by Longoria, and this one's carrying well to left. Gone! A 3-run homer for Evan Longoria, and the Giants have opened up their lead now 4-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Shot toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning. A 3-run bomb and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitters meeting, and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
Into the box, Mauricio Dubon. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, Matt, I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
So now to the plate, Johnny Cueto, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Guerrero is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 4-0 San Francisco. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Now here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Guerrero tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
The right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. Grichuk is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
At the plate, Donovan Solano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Austin Slater.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next it'll be Austin Slater. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that'll extend the inning with 2 away and bring in Buster Posey to bat.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, and our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco, but they hold a 4-0 lead. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way. Shaw playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 9th-round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 9.
So 1 away in the Toronto 3rd, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
One out, nobody on. 1-1 to count. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Standing in now, Hyunjin Ryu. Line shot to 3rd, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail here 4-0. Stepping in, number 33. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Number 33.
Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette gathers it in. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Hit on the ground to 3rd. To 2nd for 1. Back to 1st, and that'll take care of Longoria as well. It's a double play.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Ryu's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Johnny Cueto. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he botches it.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Matt Shoemaker is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across.
He's in at second safely, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
At the plate now, Donovan Solano pulls this one in the air out to left. Gurriel is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. 2 errors in the inning and 1 man left on. Now in the box, Cavan Biggio back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Popped him up. Posey is under it. 2 down. Settling in now, Lourdes Gurriel. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
This is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Buster Posey now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Grichuk is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So stepping in, number 33, a hit in 2 tries so far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Evan Longoria next. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, and they hold us. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. No runs, no hits, 2 errors for the Blue Jays so far. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Fouled off. The 2-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down by a. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go as the third baseman, Evan Longoria. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Shaw is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start at this.
So now to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Crawford, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Johnny Cueto. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as this lead got even wider.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Trent Thornton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Donovan Solano. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Giants. Who's got it better than those folks right there? The 3 of us are back with more following this. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Hard on the ground towards short. There is Crawford. Throw gets him. 2 down.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Alejandro Kirk will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Hopped into the air, back behind second. Solano is there for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Chase Anderson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Alex Dickerson is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's a .333 hitter. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Posey will take the turn and head for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Into the box now, number 33, as he'll take a changeup here. For strike 1. Brandon Belt will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Hit out towards second. Scooped up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. Runner in scoring position with 2 runs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez is there, and he puts this one away for the... Brandon Belt remains in the game, batting 9th and manning first base.
Now playing left field, number 12, Alex Dickerson. Now at first base, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Stepping up now, Cavan Biggio. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And now pitch on the way. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. In now, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Lourdes Gurriel is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Striding in, Brandon Crawford, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply toward the right side. Hernandez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 1.
Stepping into the box, Mauricio Dubon. Luis Basabe will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag. Luis Basabe is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. No runs, no hits, 2 errors for the Blue Jays so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at-bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But, man, he's been good so far.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Standing in, Rendell Grichuk. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Gurriel has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Up next to the Giants, the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Ready for another shot now. Donovan Solano hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
You never want to be the pitcher that breaks a guy out of the slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field as the blowout continues.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
The kicker,
At the plate now, Buster Posey. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Roll, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
At the plate, Evan Longoria, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Hernandez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Giants lead it 12-0. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Crawford fields it cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, number 9.
Striding into the box, Danny Jansen. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Rowdy Tellez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
This is on the ground over to first. And this is taken to the bag for the out, and it's over. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
And guys, the Giants couldn't have done it here without the start turned in by this man, Johnny Cueto. Can't ask for much more. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
The winning pitcher is Johnny Cueto. The loss goes to Hyunjin Ryu. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.